No intro, no outro, just straight fire. So what's good? Another week in the books. This week I did not really trade at all due to traveling, not feeling too well as well. So last week I didn't really feel too well, end of last week, and then leading into this week I didn't really feel too well. So I didn't really do a lot of trading. I also didn't really mark up, I didn't post my what I normally post at the end of the week. So we're just gonna go right into the charts. This video is gonna be fairly quick, because once again I'm changing the direction of how I want to take my trading. I'm trying to be as transparent with y'all as possible when it comes to trading and smart money and all that other good jazz. So uh just trying to be transparent and give y'all the full spectrum, full scope of everything. There's really nothing to hide. These are my rules. There's really nothing to hide because it's a lot of money to be made. So let's go get into it. So last week on the retail side, what I anticipated was EU to go up and retest the zone. So EU did not do a full retest of the zone. It like plummeted. EU has been, this is what I trade primarily. It's been doing some weird stuff. It's been making like record lows. So with this, trading retail might not be the best bet, but trading smart money, you gonna eat. All right, cool. So that was the last week. GU, expectations was to either A, go up, break, retest, and then buy to the zone, or fail at this zone, which as you can see, it formed a head and shoulders and then it tanked. That was 121 pips. That could have been your trade for the week for GU. All dependent on you. Retail side. And then UCAD, I had one or two options. Option number one, UCAD can break and sell off to this zone, which it did, or it can break up and then buy up to the zone, which it honestly did both. If you were paying attention, you could have caught both of these, and that would have been able to give you a solid. So that's 38 pips, and then double back, and let's say this broke out and I caught the top of this breakout. 50 pips if you wanted to test the high, 159 pips, give or take. Okay, so that's that for that. Now, leading into the smart money wise, um, I'm not going to really go over this. I've kind of been just back testing. So I had my smart money wise price broke through the swing structures just to keep y'all in the loop. Those two trades that I was in over the weekends, I lost both of those, just being transparent. So that was 1% of my account because I took 0.50 of each one. And price just kept making lower lows, having breaks of structures, etc., etc. So this is price is at a very interesting spot. Um, in regards to GU, GU got into my 4-hour POI, had a change of character, came back, mitigated these lows. So this could have been a entry. And then also, once it broke structure on minor structure, doubled back around, uh, again, created an order block, entered into the order block, took off. So GU was a great trade as well. Could have been a potential great trade if you paid attention to the market and got into it. Last but not least, UCAD. UCAD pushed higher, didn't break the swing 4-hour high, didn't break the 1-hour high. So once I seen that price had pushed down, I was like, all right, bet. I had a change of character, pushed back up, mitigated 50% of this consolidation range, and now it's on its way down. Now, going into next week, what do I see? On the retail side, one or two things. Thing number one, this right here. Price broke out of that trend line. I don't really like, so I like trend lines, but then again, I don't, because trend lines can be very subjective. So EU could have, you know, a push to this zone and then react off of this zone. So if we can get a push to that zone, give us a solid 50 pips. Okay, that's cool. That's cute. If price fails at the zone, you already know where it's headed to next. Right here, this zone. So it's just, it depends on what price wants to do. In regards to GU, you know, same thing. Let's just police that up. Price is doing what it needs to do. Same thing, right? Retest. Head up to test the zone right here. Retest, head up to test the zone. Or it can get to that area, fail, get to here, fail, break, and then come back and retest. So this just depends on, you know, the type of pattern that forms at the time. And then last but not least, UCAD, retail side. We already know where this is going, just based off of price action. Boom, 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 boom. Like to see that sell down to this zone. Give us some solid pips as well. Now, in regards to smart money, I don't really want to mark up smart money because, and the reason why I say that is because it's not because I don't want to mark it up. It's just because smart money builds on top of each other. So for me to give a bias on smart money for the week is not conducive because it's so many different factors that can change your bias. And what I mean by that is liquidity sweeps, equal highs, equal lows, change of characters, breaks of structure. So what I think I'm going to do is on Wednesday, when I do my midweek recap, or whenever I do my midweek recap, I brief you all the smart money concept, where my head was at that time of me taking this particular trade, and how I got into the trade, my confirmations for getting into the trade, and that can be your walkthrough for me with smart money, because giving you a weekly bias for smart money is not very, it's not conducive, and a lot of people wouldn't get it anyway. So truth be told, what I'm going to do, that's some rules, is give you my bias, give you my month, my day, my next week's bias based off of the daily for the DXY. If you know the power of the DXY, I explained in the last video, then you know why the DXY is so important. So on the daily, have my area of interest. I have another area of interest, which can be potentially right here if that area of interest fails. I have equal lows down here. So if both of those areas of interest fails, I have my equal lows that I would like to see price take out. And then once price takes out those equal lows, price taps into this potential order block, right? Now, in terms of buy side, I got to scroll all the way out. Price took out these equal highs on the DXY. So ideally, what I would like to see, you know, we already got that push mitigation. Price come back, mitigate 50% of the DXY, and then go up. Now, what you want to do with that information is on you. If you know how the DXY moves, then you can easily implement this into your trading. Point blank, period. So that's that. Now, in terms of news, another thing with news is I am very impartial to news due to the fact that I trade mostly price action, and I think I said this before, news either pushes price to where it is going to go anyway. News is extremely manipulated, so it doesn't really, you know, concern me. And this is just me being completely transparent. You do not have to trade news. Now, don't get me wrong. If you, I would not enter in a position like 30 or 20 minutes, you know, prior to NFP, but you don't have to really pay attention to the news. So really just to go over the news because I said I was gonna do it every week. We have a lot of red folders for Great British Pound, US dollars, Canadian dollars, US dollars, US dollars, US dollars, US dollars. So really this is just straight manipulation. Um, this video this week was extremely brief and extremely short and straight and to the point. I'm not feeling too well, but we're going to get to the bag. I'm not going to leave y'all hanging because I left y'all hanging on Wednesday. If you have any questions, don't you can hit me up on Instagram, but I'm taking a social media break where I'm just super hyper focused. So you can hit me up on Instagram. I won't get back to you for a while. It is just the nature of the beast. Or you can drop a comment, all right? So hopefully this helped. Catch y'all on Wednesday. Peace.